Hey everyone, it's Ryan. As promised, I'm just going to do a quick video to go over the topics that I'm going to cover on the channel, and just to give you the heads up and also to know what to expect and what type of content I'm going to be going over and doing. So I've got my notebook here and I'm just going to be looking down every so often just to remember what I've written down, and so I can read and let you know what's to come. So we've had the first year at Surrey videos, and that was obviously covering living in Hall, social aspect, and living away from Birmingham. I'm then going to do a video on placements at Surrey, so the two wards that I managed to have placements on when I was over there, and the experiences that I had with them and what learning experiences I gained from them placements. After that, it's going to be the big grand why I left Surrey, and give you I'm not going to say too much about that one because you're going to have to watch out for that one. You're going to have to watch it. And then I'm going to do one on the gap between Surrey and enrolling at another university, what I did in that time, how it strengthened me as a person, the stuff I'd gone through, how it gave me more experiences and how it gave me more opportunities in life to progress in other areas. Hint. After that, I'm going to talk about a decision that I had to make during the time away from Surrey and before enrolling on the university. As I said, other opportunities arose, but we'll go into that when it comes to that video. After that, there's another why I left video. This wasn't leaving the university, this was leaving a job. As I say, once you've watched videos prior to that, you'll start to understand what I'm saying a bit more. And after that, we're doing I took a leap and kicked myself into reality. Yeah, I tend to do that quite often. Get my foot, kick it, and get my ass back into gear. After that, it's going to be my first few weeks at a new university. How did it feel? Information given and module launch. After that video, I'm going to try and do one on the first semester. So this is the first semester at the first university, the new university, sorry, and this is going to be about placements, OSCEs, exams, and how my first placement back into nursing really restored my confidence. Just turning page. After that, I'm going to do a video on the second semester of the first year at the new university. So there was another exam at that time, another placement, my experiences of that placement. We're going to start talking about night shifts, how to prepare, what to expect, assignments, and the end of year 1, level 4 education. After that video, we're then going to go into second year, first semester, and there's another examination and doing an exam from home, which we've experienced due to COVID-19. First placement of the second year is going to be, that one's going to be a really good video because I'm actually going to give insight of how it is to do a placement outside of hospital. A lot of people just think that when you're on a nursing course, your placements are just hospital based and on wards, but for this placement I was actually based in the community with a district nursing team, so I'll be able to give you things that I learned from them, what they do and how they impact healthcare in a primary care setting. Then these are some other things that I'm going to do videos on. So review of placements, how to overcome the bad placement. About 80% of students, I'd say, you get that one placement that's, it's not a bad experience, but it teaches you things in a different light. It teaches you things that you don't expect it to teach you. So that will be a good one. Role of the healthcare assistant, which is very important as they are the backbone of the wards, as you will go to find out if you do pursue a career, if you are on the course, nursing course, or if you are a healthcare assistant, you know your worth and you know your contributions to the ward setting. So it would be good to spread that and make a lot of people aware. Excuse me, sorry. After that video, I'm going to do a HCA versus student nurse video. That isn't a versus fight, one or the other. It's just how being a student nurse, you get involved with the HCA role and what the HCAs can teach you, because they teach you an awful lot. A lot of people just think as well, when you join a nursing degree, you just work with nurses. You do not. You work with a multidisciplinary team, and that includes the HCAs, and they teach you so much and a lot of things that will carry you through for the rest of your nursing career and through your training. After that, I'm then going to do another video on a new profession in the nursing workforce, and that is the nursing associates. Many of you might have heard what the nursing associates are, but might not exactly know what they do. So for that, video, I'm going to try and get as much information as I can, because I do happen to know a few nursing associates, and hopefully if one of them does agree, we could probably do a video and include them in it so they can tell you from their perspective, their job and their contributions to healthcare. After that, I'm also looking to do videos on academic work and how to maintain a social life, footwear and accessories. So when I say accessories, I mean as in what stuff are you going to need to help you get through your nursing course, what are good things to buy to go with your uniform, and what kind of things are you going to need. A lot of people get this impression that they're going to need this and this, but don't end up using it, and it becomes a waste of money and a waste of resources, because there's so many free online resources out there, and there's loads of things that you can get that you don't actually need to buy, but just knowing where to find them. After that, I'm doing a video on nursing colleagues and friends, and how friends that you meet on the nursing course are so beneficial to your personal development and beneficial to what you are doing, and also colleagues, and what type of colleagues you're going to be working with and going to come across. I'm also going to do a video on a Q&A, so hopefully if there's any questions from anybody that does find this channel and wants to know anything else, hopefully I'll be able to address some questions then. We're going to do a video on financial planning, another video on bank work and shifts. What's a good bank job? What is bank work? How do you do bank and be able to maintain your studies in a healthy way? What type of what type of job is best to get as a student? And then I'm going to do another video on time management. We're also going to do a video on the role of the PPM. So the PPM is a practice placement manager. It's called many different things in many different trusts and many different universities and many different hospitals. But basically the practice placement manager is the person that is the link between the hospital and the university, and looking at your best interests as a student nurse and helping support you while you're in clinical practice. After that, I want to do a video on nursing salary. That's just a brief one. And then I'm going to do a video on the routes of progression. Where can you progress to? What opportunities are there in nursing and the NHS? I'm then going to do a video on the NMC code, the updated version 2018, on why this is so beneficial to your career and your future, and why you need to study that, learn it and be able to memorize it, and how it's gonna because you are going to use it a lot. You are going to use it in your academic work. You are going to use it to base how you are acting as a professional. You are going to use it to be able to do your job. And it's very important that you know what's included in that code, because that code is the lifeline between your PIN number and staying registered as a registered nurse, and also not staying as a registered nurse. Also going to do a little video on revision resources and how we apply theory to practice. That's also going to be another video, because many people don't tend to understand how the university and the placement, the 50-50 split, how it links together. And I didn't understand this at first, but I think it's so important to share why you go to uni and why you go to placement 50-50. Why is it not all just uni, and why is it all just not placement? Why is there that split, applying theory to practice? So I want to cover a bit about that. And I've also got, is it hard and what makes it hard? So that would be a good video to tell you what my opinion is, others' opinions, and make you be the judge of that yourself, and things that you can do to release the stress and relieve the stress of the course. At the moment, that's all I've got written down, and that's quite a variety of videos that I'm thinking of doing. There will be many more, but that is just a brief summary of things that I'm looking to cover in the future. Once again, thank you for everyone that has shown me support so far. I really appreciate it. I didn't expect to have this kind of outcome that I've had so far, and I really appreciate it. I'm very humbled by it. I just want to, just say thank you. If you could as well, could you please share and let other people know the kind of things that are to come? And obviously, if you could like this video, if you did enjoy learning and trying to understand what's coming next. Also subscribe if you haven't, and just share the knowledge. Thank you very much, and goodbye.